Hi, my name is Ben, and today I'm going to give you a real boost in your energy. So I'm going to be giving you a motivational talk. How hard life can hit. Life can be a really stressful place, harsh place. It doesn't matter how tough you are, it will knock you to the ground and keep you there permanently if you let it. It doesn't matter how tough you are, how smart you are, no one is going to hit as hard as life. But it's not about how hard you got hit, it's about how hard you got hit. How hard you get. But it's not about how hard you get hit. It's about how hard you got hit and you kept moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. Now that's a real warrior. But it doesn't just come like that. It develops over time until one day you stay on your feet, you don't get knocked over, and you keep moving forward. Now that's how winners act. You don't stay on the ground. You get up and you move forward. Everyone fails at something. Unless you live with such caution, then you basically have lived in all, in which case you have failed in the meaning of life. Say if someone got a scholarship and it took them 1 year, it takes you 9 years. That's not going to show up anywhere because you worked your butt off, and maybe they did too, but you worked your butt off every day for this. But that's what you got to be to risk. You got to be able to sacrifice sleep. You gotta sacrifice eating. Seriously, that's how much you have to work for it. So it's not gonna show up anywhere. The point is, you've tried your best and you got it. So that's basically it. And that's what matters. Negative thoughts. Your body will tell you that you can't do something. You won't be able to do something. But there's a difference between believing what your body says or saying that you will be able to do something. You can do this. You won't stop. You'll be able to do that. And if you tell your body that, you can do anything. If you tell your body anything, you can do anything. But you got to tell your body that. But if you put all those negative thoughts through your body, then that's not going to get you nowhere. Because if you tell your body you can't, then you can't. Period. But you got to tell yourself that you can. Because then you'll be able to. But you got to believe that. Tony Robbins. When I was 10 years old, I went to Tony Robbins, Florida, 2012. I was with my family, and we were there in a boost in our lives. My mom and dad have gone recently 2 times, and this will be their 3rd. When I was there, I learned a lot from Tony Robbins. It was probably one of the best experiences in my life. When I was there, almost everyone was going to walk on burning hot coals. When I heard that, I was really excited, but I didn't know how I was going to do it. So, I'm going to tell you how I did it. Or did I? My mom and dad have walked on the coals before. As I was talking about before, listening to your body and telling your body that you can do something or you can't do something. So when he said we were going to walk on burning coals today, I was like, what? In my mind, I thought, what? Are you crazy? I'm not going to be walking on burning coal. So he said, I want you to say cool moss in your head while you're walking across the coals. I thought, cool moss? What is that going to change? It's just saying something that grows at your cottage. I was like, I didn't get it at all. So he's like, well, what would you rather be walking on? Cool moss or coals? I was like, that's pretty hard. Well, I'm going to go with cool moss there. So he said, as it comes, if you say you're going to walk on cool moss and you tell your body that you're actually going to, then if you're walking on coals, picture that you walking on cool moss. I was like, well, that makes sense. After all the coaching, I thought I was ready, and as soon as I went out, I didn't believe I could do it. I told my body I could not do it. I don't know why the negative thoughts went in my head, but I wish they never did. All my parents, my mom and my dad and my brother, they all did it, and a few of my friends, my mom and dad's friends did it, and I was just sort of sitting there while they were celebrating. I was happy for them, but I wasn't happy for myself. But that was my fault, because I didn't believe in myself. I told myself I couldn't do it, and sometimes that happens because you get nervous. And I was only 10 years old, and there was adults there. There was a kids program, but I'm not sure they were actually doing it. I'm not sure. After that, I wished I walked across the coals. From then on, I've tried a way to believe in myself more, not put any negative thoughts into myself, and make sure my life is all positive. That's my story of when I went to Tony Robbins, one of the best experience, actually probably the best experience in my life that I've done with my family. I will always look up to you, Tony Robbins, and I want to be like you one day. If you ever read this, probably faint because you're my hero, and I plan to go to one of your talks again and conquer my fear of walking on burning coals. Thank you for watching, and please leave any messages below, and I can get back to you, or talk to you. Okay, thank you. Bye.